My name is Andrew Heiberger. I've been in real estate in New York City for 30 plus years. I consider myself to be a real estate entrepreneur. I started out in the residential brokerage space. I'm the founder of City Habitats. Built the company to 1,000 people, started with 2, and I sold the business in 2004 to the Sendin Corporation, which became Realogy, which now is currently known as Anywhere. The corporation purchased my company along with the Corcoran Group and the Sunshine Group, and they did a roll-up back in 2004, and my company was included in that. I then transitioned into development, focusing primarily on downtown Lower Manhattan, which is where I'm sitting right now in your beautiful offices. And the 2 most notable projects that I developed down here as the owner and developer sponsor are 88 Greenwich, the Greenwich Club Residences, and 1 Rector Park, which is also known as 33 Rector Place. I then moved on back to brokerage, and instead of focusing on the lower end starter apartments, not lower end because nothing's lower end in Manhattan, but the starter apartment market with City Habitats, doing rentals, and 1 and 2 bedroom sales, I started on the top, focusing on high end sales, 10 million, 20 million, 50 million plus. And I built a very large company called Town Residential. I operated and founded that business, and I operated that until about 2018. Now I operate under the name of Buttonwood Development, which has been in business since 2004, and I focus on investments, syndications, and development. So I met Adam about 20 years ago. He was in real estate attorney. He has always been very, very tenacious. His reputation precedes him in a positive way. He's very, very passionate about law. He knows the law. And more importantly to me is he knows business. So through the years, as certain issues have arisen, I've always felt comfortable calling him, asking him for advice on how he would handle the situation. And he's always been very receptive, he's always available, and he always gives very good sound advice. He's not always looking to convert his advice into a retainer agreement. Quite frankly, if there's a way for his advice to result in there not being a retainer agreement and to have the matter to be solved without the great cost and expense and anguish that sometimes comes along with legal action, he will advise you in that direction. And I feel that that's very valuable and unique in the industry. I think his best qualities are his availability and his passion. I think his understanding of the law is outstanding. And I also think that his understanding of the business components of the matters at hand is extremely valuable as well. So you don't get advised or led down a rabbit hole that results in exorbitant legal fees unnecessarily when the end result is sometimes could be settled or resolved for significantly less. Also, he is highly regarded, and he's also taken very, very seriously by other attorneys and other counsel at some of and many of the best firms in New York City. So when you introduce his name into a case or into a matter, he commands respect, and as a result, he usually yields great results. Type A, funny, blunt, and unique, but I think underneath his very, very thick skin and hard shell, I think he's a good man, and I think that he's honorable. I would say that he is definitely either number 1 or in top 5 real estate attorneys in New York, and I think that it's his experience and the mutual respect that he has in the industry. He's results driven, and he's successful. So if I had to say what qualities Adam and I have in common, I think it's that we are laser focused on our business. We take our business and our profession very seriously. We've both enjoyed and experienced great success. It's not by luck or happenstance. It's by hard work and it's by expertise. And I think that as expert as Adam is in his field, I'd like to consider myself to be the same level of expert in mine. I actually think that Adam is in the thick of his career. I think Adam's in a position now to actually first become his best. I think the best is ahead for him. I don't think that this is the tail end of his success. And knowing Adam and socializing with him from time to time, I know that he has big aspirations and big ambitions, and I think he's going to continue to excel.